Jamaica is in shambles. I'm on my period, first day, so I'm already not in the mood. Americans, get the to Jamaica. I don't care if you have to swim back. This hurricane has been coming for a week now. You had time to change your flight. And Una have the audacity to complain about the food you're getting. Oh, we're only getting pastries for breakfast. Oh, they're giving us like goodie bags with snacks and things in there. Like, where's the buffet? Why isn't the buffet open? These people at the hotel who are rationing and portioning out food for all of Una ungrateful people, their house is now flat.
Una complain about food we not getting a bag. Don't eat it. Dead. Cause you see we have more important things to deal with and una still a get some of it and half of Jamaica homeless. And una still a complain. Go on home. Go on through the mashup airport. Go on. One next dog bed she come out. Are we in jail while we can go to the pool? Girl, in a time like this, go dead.
Welcome on another episode, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this episode, we are going to be talking about this group of people who visited Jamaica and come online to complain about the food that they are being served. If you have been listening to the news recently, you might have probably heard that Jamaica went through a very serious hurricane. So many people's property are just flat right now. And there are some Americans, Black Americans specifically, the video that I saw in Jamaica, that were complaining about the food that they were being served at their resort. They made this video, they posted it online. They wanted people to know how they were being treated in Jamaica. But the truth is, these people are currently going through a Melissa hurricane. It is a very serious one. Properties have been lost, but they felt like it was okay to come online and complain that they were serving them pastries for breakfast. Probably the people serving them are just lost their properties and they were not just being considerate. This is what people are saying, that there should be a little bit of grace given to these people, because you all know that they are currently going through a very serious hurricane. It sparked a lot of conversation. I want you guys to see the video that is going viral, and as well what people have been saying about this video as well.
Feeding us pastries for breakfast, and we still had to pay full price to stay here. Like, come on. We're going to get something to eat.
Everything closed across. Gas station, everything.
So what are y'all doing for gas? You all know this food, right? So you want to bag lunch, bag breakfast.
I don't know who's more embarrassing. The people get on here counting how people use their food stamps, or the Americans in Jamaica mad because their resort isn't serving them alcohol. Let me be very clear. If you've never seen the episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim voluntarily jumped into the ocean and lost her diamond earring and started crying, and Courtney said, "Kim, there's people dying." I need you to tap into that sentiment right there, because the amount of elitism that you are spewing voluntarily, unprovoked, onto this app thinking you're going to get sympathy from us is egregious. I know you opened up your phone, you saw all the notifications, you like, yes, they're on my side. No, we all think you're full of it. We all think that you should voluntarily ask Melissa to give you a ride back to the United States. That's how we feel. Be so very fucking for real.
Those workers who live in Jamaica care about giving you good food and good service, hot towels and fresh sheets.
This is what they gave us in our snack ration meal to go boxes. You know, what is this? What is this? What is that? Okay, thank you.
In Jamaica could care less about giving you outstanding hotel experience right now. Americans, when I tell y'all, oh my gosh, fellow Americans, can y'all actually turn your brains on for 2.5 seconds?
So we all know about the devastating hurricane that hit Jamaica, but I've seen videos of this one tourist in Jamaica who was complaining about how the hotel was operating and the food that they were giving people while this hurricane was actively approaching. I'll tag her below because that's the most tone-deaf video I've ever seen, and for her to complain but also feel like she should be getting different treatment because she's a tourist, it's insane. Like, the privilege of her to complain about these things while she can go home and everything that that she had is still there. Meanwhile, the people of Jamaica have had their shit destroyed by this hurricane and their lives are forever changed, yet she's complaining. Like, just to have the audacity to complain about how a hotel is preparing for a hurricane, when for one, you shouldn't even be there because you knew about this hurricane coming. You shouldn't have even taken that trip. But number two, those workers aren't allowed to leave because they have to take care of the tourists at the hotel like you. Like, just where has people's humanity gone? Because, the average person would be like, oh my God, I took this trip, the hurricane's coming, like, I'm going to do everything I can to help the staff, I'm not going to complain because this could be life or death. But instead, she's just complaining. It's just so selfish to think like that. And like, so many people are just becoming so much more self-centered. They're like, oh, what's going to happen to me? How does this affect me? It's me, instead of looking at, what's happened to the greater good of society.
Yo, the attitude of some of the tourists in Jamaica right now is pissing me off. Because how could some of you be so tone deaf? Half of Jamaica is currently being swept away, and I'm seeing videos of tourists complaining about the food and the service they're receiving. Yo, to have the audacity to abuse the people who are still making sure you're well fed and are looking after you in the middle of a natural disaster that they're more affected by than you is really something. And to be frank, I don't care. Don't want to hear it. Stop your noise. Some of us watching from the diaspora have got family, friends and loved ones who we can't even contact because of what's going on. But see you, when this is all over, you get to go home. You get to be with your family. You are not going to be left dealing with the aftermath of this hurricane. Let me repeat that for those in the back. You are not going to be left dealing with the aftermath of this hurricane. So I implore all of you to do three things, please. Have sense, show some compassion, and be grateful. My people don't deserve abuse because they can't cook you oxtail and curry goat in the middle of a Category 5 storm. Get out of my face.
And to the American tourists that are currently in Jamaica, just remember, your government's still shut down, and the TSA workers, that's the workers at the airports. Yeah, they're still not getting paid, and more of them are not showing up to the job. Let's see if you're even able to get on your flights. You were complaining about how you were getting treated during a hurricane. I want to see what's going to happen when you can't afford to be at the resort no more. And guess what? You're not Canadian, babes. Your government shut down. That means the embassy's not up. So that means nobody's sending for you. That means you're staying on the streets of Jamaica while they're cleaning up after a hurricane. Let's see how much complaints you have then.
I'm going to come on here and say this, not as a Jamaican, but as a human being. And I'm currently in America right now. So I'm speaking to American people. And I'm not blaming all of you because I understand that, not all of you are like this. Do you get what I mean? Like, America actually has beautiful people, right? But I've been coming across videos of, American people in Jamaica that are basically complaining at hotel staff and being rude to them about the fact that the food is not to their standard. Mind you, Jamaica has not seen a hurricane like this since 1988. The last time a hurricane came at this strength was Hurricane Gilbert, do you understand? And our parents speak about it, including my mom, all the time. So the fact that something like this happened again is truly devastating. Now, I see a lot of people on social media saying, oh, but you could have left. Oh, this, oh, that. I'm not going to blame the tourist because I don't know what that tourist financial circumstances is. Maybe they never had the means to leave. Do you understand? Because it wouldn't be fair of me to jump on this lady with everybody else not understanding her point of view or why she chose to react the way she did. I'm not going to invalidate, how she feels. But what I'm saying is, bro, people lost a lot in this hurricane. People lost their homes, and a lot of these people who lost everything are impoverished. But I just say this to say, be human, man. Just be human, because I get it. You worked and you saved all that money to go and have the Jamaican experience, and it just never happened. And understand, it's not the Jamaican people's fault. It's not the hotel staff fault. They did not conjure up that hurricane. If Caribbean people had the power to not conjure up them things, we wouldn't. I'm telling you, it's not their fault. Just be human. A lot of people have lost so much in this hurricane, including the hotel staff that some of you mans are down there yelling at, bro. They do not live at the resort. They eventually have to go home. And a lot of them might be going home to nothing. I'm not invalidating. I get it. Your money went down the drain. Yeah, but be human. Just be a human being. That's all it is. That's all, That's all I had to say, man. That kind of was disappointing to see, but that's all I'm going to say. Just be human. Just pick it up with the resort, let them give you a refund. You get your money and you go home, because what some of you don't understand is you go home to your nice houses in states where hurricanes probably don't even come.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You have not lost anything apart from the Jamaican experience. Like, you're going to go home with your life intact. A lot of people are not privileged as you. Just be human, man.
I know I didn't just see videos of folks in Jamaica, Americans, Black Americans in Jamaica, post-Hurricane Melissa, complaining about the food they were provided by the hotel.
What are y'all doing for gas? You all in this food right? So you want to give us bag lunches?
We'll go anywhere in the United States. We just need to get out of Jamaica. Please.
All inclusive resort. Okay. This is a lunchbox.
Post hurricane?
Let's keep watching.
Hurricane Melissa, one of the most severe hurricanes to hit the region ever?
Yeah, that look off is my sentiments exactly, because
Excuse me, why am I waking up to foolishness this morning? It's foolishness. Why are my fellow Americans going down to Jamaica and a hurricane comes, right? Nobody expected this. Nobody wanted this to happen. They have done their best to take care of you all on these resorts. And you need to tell me you all are upset and feel disrespected because you got bag lunches whilst somebody in probably one of those people's families that work at the resort that are spoiling you. Amen. Families are out there with no home, no food, not nothing. What is wrong with y'all?
Tell me why I was on TikTok and I saw a video from a girl who is staying in a hotel in Jamaica. She's been caught up in Hurricane Melissa and the hotel gave her food and she was complaining about the food. So when I first saw that, 2 words came to my mind: utterly ungrateful. Now, Jamaica's going through such a hard time at the moment with Hurricane Melissa. It is projected to devastate the island. I'm hoping that everyone will be safe there. I was just in Jamaica and I have family in Jamaica, and also, you know, my family are from Jamaica. So at the end of the day, Jamaica is like home to me. But I'm praying for everyone that is there, and hopefully the country will be able to rebuild, and fingers crossed there's not that much damage. But when I saw the video that I just described, I thought how absolutely disgraceful and how ungrateful was that person to be complaining about food when people who are working in the hotel are sacrificing time away from their family, when they could be sheltering, they could be preparing for this hurricane, and you're complaining about food. It's just so immaterial. Some people in Jamaica don't have places to live. They're stressed and worried about the hurricane. Just be grateful that you're, you know, in a position that some people are not. I was actually in the country for a hurricane many years ago, and you just have to prepare and just think positively. But her video was just absolutely shocking. To be in a time when everyone should be coming together and just preparing and just staying positive, and she's just nitpicking and just criticizing, I just thought it was completely unnecessary at that time. I think a lot of people have criticized the video. I'm not sure if the video is still up, but you're in a national emergency, a hurricane. The least you can do is worry about what food you're getting. Come on, have some sense.
Hurricane Melissa that happened in Jamaica was devastating. If you have been seeing some videos, pictures that people have been sharing on the internet, some were even saying that at their own part, their property didn't get destroyed, but they didn't have light, but they are still so grateful because there are other people whose property, every single thing is gone. It is truly devastating. And in all of this resort happens to be one of those resorts in that area and trying to accommodate their guests with maybe limited resources that they have. Now imagine doing your job and even dealing with your own loss, and then someone turns around to complain about the meal that they are served, knowing fully well that they have limited resources. I feel that is tone deaf. I feel like they weren't given enough grace, especially knowing what they are going through. I feel like they weren't given enough grace. Jamaica experienced hurricane. If you are to travel to Jamaica, you probably do your research and know some of the things that might probably happen on your trip. The internet didn't take kindly to that video as well. This conversation specifically, I have seen some British tourists as well. There's another lady, I'm going to put her on the screen as well. She is complaining, and it's so funny that these people are coming to complain when they are going through stuff. And this is a gentle reminder that traveling isn't just about comfort, it is about perspective. Or in someone else's country during a disaster, little grace given to those people wouldn't hurt. I feel like if they had thought of giving these people a little bit of grace, we wouldn't be having the conversation that we are having today. And the sad part of all of this is Jamaica is known for their great hospitality and warmth. And even during their hurricane, even during the crisis, these people still show up to serve. And you might be thinking, they took in the guests, they paid money to stay there. If you are a tourist as well, it is always recommended to do your own research to know what the weather is like, what it is like in general, where you are going, just to keep yourself safe. It's not even about the hospitality you're going to be receiving, just to make sure you're safe as well. At that point, I feel like what mattered, and I feel this is what so many people are saying as well, what matters at that point isn't the money that was paid. It is supposed to be humanity. Humanity should be placed first before even considering the money that they were paid in that moment. And yes, that is absolutely true. You are not getting a 5-star treatment during a national emergency. Maybe you can just put on your 5-star attitude. This video isn't to bash the tourist at all. It is a wake-up call that when tragedy hits, compassion should always lead the way. The way they were screaming at those people, it was so uncalled for. Like literally, maybe they have a million things running through their head. Maybe some of them left their kids at home to go and work. You never can tell what they are going through. You cannot be helpful to these people at the time that they are going through something. You shouldn't be adding negativity to their life. If you have seen this clip, if you have come across this video, what do you think about those ladies' attitude? What do you think about them angry that, they were serving them pastries for breakfast? Like, I'm guessing if they have enough resources and they are not limited, maybe pastry isn't the option that they will be offering their guests. But it is just so sad to watch that these people didn't consider the situation that they're in. They're still trying to serve them even during low supply, power outrage. They're still trying to do something for them, and they didn't appreciate it, and they didn't even address that privately. They thought they were right enough to film that and put it on the internet. It is absolutely disgusting. That behavior is disgusting. Yes, I hope they learn from all of this. Let me hear what you guys think about the clip. If you have seen it, let me hear your take about it. Let's have this conversation in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next one.